Alright, I've been waiting to make this video for a while. This is, we've been doing it once a week almost for about 6 months. It's really good. It's a peppercorn steak. So basically I have part of the PSMO that I cut up, a whole beef tenderloin, and I have a 9-ounce piece here, which would make a really good steak by itself. So I mean, people would know this is filet mignon, you know. You just smash it down and it'd be a really good steak, but we're gonna make it like a roast, like a Chateaubriand, but we do a peppercorn cream sauce on it. So that's a 9-ounce, and that's enough. We're gonna cut it really thin, so, and have other stuff with our meal. It's just a nice addition. So peppercorn, you need peppercorn steak, you need peppercorns. So I got these from Sam's, big old thing of peppercorns. I think it was like $4 or something. I need enough to coat the whole outside of that piece of meat. And you can't just use ground pepper or anything for this. You need really huge, big, coarse pieces of pepper. That kind of helps. First, it doesn't overpower it, and it's easy to pick off if need be, but all the flavors there. So I'm going to smash it with a rubber mallet, or wooden mallet. It's going to be loud. Hang on. You're looking to break each peppercorn into maybe 2-3 parts. Also, this will come into play later, but if you kind of just wiggle it, make it so it doesn't spin around, it'll make all the little, like, really ground up pepper parts go to the bottom and the big peppercorns at the top. Okay, so this came out of the freezer, and I got it all wrapped up in, it was vacuum sealed with the handy vac sucker McBobber, and then I coated it in plastic wrap as well, and it's gonna let this dry out a little bit. It looks kind of wet, but that's just because of the way it was packaged. It's gonna look better, but just let it air dry out for about an hour. You want this to be a total room temperature. I know the food temperature danger zone is about 2 hours worth of time, and this will be totally coated in salt and pepper and stuff within 2 hours, and we'll start the first part. So there you go. Alright, chunk of tenderloin's been air drying out a little bit, about an hour. I'll put some salt on it. Kosher salt. Don't want to make a big crust, just put a little bit on there. And then I have the peppercorns that I cracked. You want it to kind of stick to it all around, but use the plate to help you do that. So once again, like the smallest bits are down in the corner here, so just grab the big chunks of peppercorn. Alright, and they should just stick right to it, so just mash it around all those peppercorns. Make like a crust of peppercorns on there. Alright. When I cook it, I want it to have basically 3 sides, so I just kind of smash it into a triangle. Got some clarified butter here. Not severely melted, still a little bit thick, so I can kind of glob it on there on the side. Got a stainless steel skillet, 12-inch. It's thick. It has a sandwich of aluminum, steel and aluminum in the bottom. Amazingly good heat transfer. I have it just a little bit below medium. I'd actually like to do it at medium so it'd be really hot so I could burn the living crap out of it, but we got air conditioner on because it's hot, so we're doing below medium so it doesn't smoke too much. So I'm just going to set it right there, and you know, 3 minutes maybe. Just when you know it's burned, go to the next step. It's been about 2 minutes. So you can see it there, hopefully you can see it, YouTube sucks, but there's, you know, it's starting to burn on that bottom part there, and it's just barely starting to cook through it. So I'm going to grab some more clarified butter, I'm going to put it on one more side. Then roll it to a new part of the pan, so it gets that really hot, yummy The reason I'm doing it on 3 sides, if I did it on 4, I could have squared it, but that'd be more time than it cooks. You notice the outside looks cooked, it's really not. The inside is, nothing's happening to it, so it's a huge ass steak in this way. So leave it for about 2 more minutes. Alright, it's been a little bit less than a minute. It's smoky in here. I have 1/3 of a cup of water. Then I have Campbell's beef broth concentrated, so it's like twice the power. So 1/3, and I'm gonna make 2/3 beef broth, so it's really strong. Pretty good. Get up to a cup, or 3/4 cup. Okay, and steak's about done. I have one more side to go, so I'm gonna squirt some butter on there. Flip it on that side. This is for a minute or so. Alright, I'm just about to pull this off. I basically seared the outside with all the pepper on it. I'm going to put it on this rack, let it sit there for at least a half an hour so it comes all the way back to room temperature. Okay, so we're done there. Gonna put it on there. So this pan has all these little crunchy bits in it. We come over, we grab our 1/3 cup of, well, 1/3 cup of water, 2/3 cup of beef broth concentrated. Steam up, grab a whisk, and whisk it up. Turn. Okay, so I got the condensed beef broth, some water in there. I threw in a couple of bay leaves. Basically, you just want to, you know, you move the whisk around, it takes all those little bits off, and you want all that water to reduce down to half. We use Campbell's condensed because, damn, it adds a huge beefy flavor. That thing's sitting over there just chilling. What up? Woo! Alright. So then, you're going to make it's a cream sauce, so this is 3/4 of a cup of, put it away, table cream. And here is heavy whipping cream. Heavy whipping cream is 9 grams of fat, and table cream is only 4.5 or percentage, so it's not that bad. So when we're gonna add this to it, just about medium heat. Looks so pretty. Oh, I forgot. The steak was sitting on, you know, all the peppercorns. Put all those right there in the sauce. And well, those are stuck with some butter, but I'm gonna put them in there too in a little bit. So, okay, this is gonna start simmering and bubbling, and it's a beautiful brown color. The flavor is there. The cream and the table cream will make it really sweet and yummy. And you want it to just come to a almost thickness, like a really light gravy. And then we're gonna store it because it's gonna be a while till our dinner's done.